Hello, and welcome to another episode of In Just 1 Minute or So. Today we are discussing the book The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Let's jump in. So in this book, we are talking about secrets behind our habits and how they shape our lives and businesses. Alright, so ready to discover this science? The power of habit develops into the science of why habits exist and how they work. So the author takes us on a journey through fascinating stories and scientific research to explain the habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. Duhigg actually introduces us to the concept that this habit loop, which consists of three parts: the cue that triggers the behavior, the routine or the behavior itself, and the reward that reinforces the habit. He also talks about the power, or the willpower actually, the role it plays, and how it can be strengthened like a muscle. So he provides some practical strategies for habit change, emphasizing that small shifts in behavior can lead to significant transformations. So if we dig into the very specific tips that he gives, the first one, we kind of already talked about it. It's the habit loop. You identify what triggers your habit. It could be a day in time, a location, an emotional state, or presence of a certain person. So that's your cue. Then you go to routine, recognizing the behavior that follows that cue. This is an actual habit that you want to change or reinforce. And finally, the reward. This is you determining what reward you want to get from your routine. Understanding the reward helps in altering the habit. Now, another tip that he provides is identifying keystone habits. That is, you focus on changing keystone habits that can cause a ripple effect, leading to a positive change in other areas of your life. For instance, if you include regular exercise and eating meals together as a family, or making even your bed every morning. There are also another tip related to the use of small wins. So break down those larger goals that you have into smaller ones and that are manageable. So those small wins help you build momentum and confidence, making it easier to tackle bigger challenges. Also, why not replacing a bad habit for a good one, right? Instead of trying to eliminate a bad habit outright, you find a healthier routine that delivers a similar reward. This makes the transition smoother and more sustainable. Also, and this is really very key to the success, is planning for obstacles. Anticipate the challenges and have a plan for dealing with them. This might involve creating the if scenarios. If this happens, then I will do the following. If I feel stressed, then I will take a walk instead of eating junk food. Why not leveraging social support? So surround yourself with supportive people who encourage positive habits. Being part of the community with shared goals can provide motivation and accountability. And of course, you need some willpower. Treat the willpower like a muscle that can be strengthened with practice. So start with small acts of self-discipline and gradually you take on bigger challenges. You can also create a plan for break a habit. So in that case, going back to what we were saying in the beginning, you write down the keys, the routines, and the rewards. You develop a clear plan and modify whatever needs to be modified in order to break those habits. And focus on one habit at a time. Trying to change too many at the same time can be overwhelming. So you focus on one habit, you master it, and then you move on to the next. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful week ahead.